mga masters! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning po sa inyong lahat dyan sa Pilipinas at sa buong Asian countries. At kung sama kayong lupalop ng ating daigdig, syempre hayaan niyo muna akong batiin po kayo ng good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening at good night na po sa mga ready ng matulog. At welcome po sa ating Master Worm Health Trivias. Bago pa tayo magsimula ay hingin ko muna ang inyong thumbs up. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe dito po sa ating channel Master Worm for more updated contents. At sana po ay naka-full bell notification po kayo para always kayong updated sa aking channel. So ngayong araw na ito mga masters ay tatalakayin po natin ang topic about diaphragmatic breathing. Isa po itong technique sa pag-breathe in at breathe out para po ma-maximize po natin yung oxygenation sa ating buong katawan. Diaphragmatic breathing is an exercise meant to help you use the diaphragm correctly while breathing. So tinuturuan po tayo dito kung paano natin gamitin yung ating diaphragm para po tayo ay correctly mag-breathe in at mag-breathe out. But before that, we had to identify kung ano particular part ng ating body ang involved sa diaphragmatic breathing. So ito po yung diaphragm. As you can see po on the right side, there's this yellow picture, this is yellow image, and that is literally the diaphragm. So it is a large dome-shaped muscle located at the base of the lung. It's located sa baba po ng ating lungs. Our diaphragm is the most efficient muscle for breathing. The abdominal muscles help move the diaphragm and give you more power to empty your lungs. So as you can see po yung yellow na yan, yung ating diaphragm. Meron po nakasurround dyan is the abdominal muscles na kung saan po ay tumutulong po sa ating diaphragm para ito ay magkaroon ng power para po pag mag-exhale tayo at mag-inhale ay hindi mahihirapan at ma-maximize po ng ating diaphragm ang amount ng ating oxygen at ang force niya kung paano ipapalabas yung carbon dioxide sa ating lungs. As we go along, we will be discussing a lot of benefits of diaphragmatic breathing, but a few of these are: it reduces blood pressure, lowers heart rate, and improves relaxation. So why do we need to learn about diaphragmatic breathing? Number one, it helps us use the diaphragm correctly. Number two is strengthens the diaphragm. Number three, it decreases the work of breathing by slowing your breathing rate. Number four is it decreases oxygen demand. And number five is use less effort and energy to breathe. And so later on, we will be discussing about kung paano po natin gagawin or how can we perform this procedure or this breathing exercise. And this is really not hard. Pero once na ma-learn niyo po ito, ayun, it can also change our life. During diaphragmatic breathing, mga masters, you consciously use your diaphragm to take deep breaths. Ayan po kailangan po tayo conscious and aware po tayo na gagamitin po natin yung ating diaphragm when it comes to pag-breathe in at breathe out natin. So sit back and relax, and I hope you guys share and of course full bell notification po sa ating channel para po kayo always updated po sa ating mga contents. When we breathe in or breathe out normally, you don't use your lungs to their full capacity. Ibig sabihin, kung tayo ay hindi aware at hindi po natin controlled ang ating breathing, there's a big possibility po na hindi natin na ma-maximize po ang ating lungs. Dahil po yung pag-inhale natin, hindi po siya natin fully mapuno ng oxygen. At when we exhale, ay hindi din natin ito fully mapapalabas yung dirty part of our respiration. Diaphragmatic breathing allows you to use your lungs at 100% capacity to increase lung efficiency. You can also call this as abdominal breathing or belly breathing. So these are the other names of our diaphragmatic breathing exercise. But take note, there are certain conditions that make it harder to use the diaphragm. May mga conditions po, especially health conditions po, kung saan po ay restricted po ang paggamit ng ating diaphragm or mahirap po siyang gamitin. Ano kaya ito? So this is what we call the chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or what we call the COPD. It may prevent the diaphragm from working effectively. As you can see po on the left side, yun ang picture, yung healthy, and syempre yung sa right side is COPD. So the lungs rise and fall naturally. But if you have COPD, air often becomes trapped in your lungs. So hindi po makapag-galaw yung air sa ating lungs. Constricted po siya. So this pushes down on your diaphragm since your lungs is overloaded and since your lungs is very constricted, magkakaroon po siya ng pressure, ipupush down niya po yung ating diaphragm. This causes this diaphragm not to function, or this makes you not use your diaphragm correctly. So those patients who have COPD or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, as you can see po mga masters, tingnan nyo kanilang mga leeg at kanilang mga chest muscles, because their chest or their neck or chest muscles, they assume an increased share of the work of breathing. So medyo hindi na po easy yung breathing nila. So nai-involve na po pati yung kanilang leeg at kanilang chest muscles. So makikita nyo kung minsan ay inflamed po siya, or kung minsan po ay mataas po yung sa kabilang side. Diba? Pag tinignan nyo sila, sa left side niya kung minsan ay mas mataas yung kanyang chest, sa kabila naman is mababa. Dahil po ay meron po silang mga effort, super ang binibigay po nilang effort sa pag-breathe in at breathe out kasi nahihirapan po sila. So conditions like COPD can leave your diaphragm weakened, mahina at flattened. Flat po siya, causing it to work less efficiently. So hindi na po siya effective when it comes to its work. So the benefits or the health benefits of diaphragmatic breathing are, it helps you relax. Number 2 is improves muscle function during exercises and prevents straining. Kasi po pag nahihirapan ka pong mag-breathe in at mag-breathe out, you're causing your muscles to strain or to get tired. So ito po, tuturuan po natin yung ating mga viewers dito kung paano po natin igawin ito. Alright, so number 3 is increases how much oxygen is in your blood. Siyempre, kung namamaximize nyo po yung breathe in at breathe out nyo, sa pag-breathe in nyo pa lang yung amount of oxygen is it will fill out or fill up our lungs. So mas marami po yung oxygen na ma-store sa ating lungs, and that the same amount of oxygen will circulate sa ating buong circulatory system, plus it will reach our vital organs. So mas ma-maximize po at ma-increase po ang amount ng oxygen sa ating dugo. And it also makes it easier for your body to release gas, waste from your lungs. Siyempre, kung alam na natin yung ating ginagawa, at na perfect na po natin yung ating diaphragmatic breathing, siyempre yung amount ng oxygen na pumapasok sa lungs natin ay decent na po siya, ma-maximize niya po. And yung amount naman ng carbon dioxide o yung waste product ng respiration natin ay mapapalabas talaga natin in a good amount also. Hindi na po siya katulad dati na bahagya lang po yung pumapasok na oxygen, at syempre bahagya din po yung lumalabas na carbon dioxide or other waste materials. So by doing this diaphragmatic breathing, we will ensure that our lungs are getting really, really good amounts of oxygen, and it's able to exhale or expire or let it out yung mga gas or mga byproducts of respiration na hindi na dapat magstay sa katawan natin, because they are considered poison if they are in large amounts are found or stays in our system. Of course, another benefit is it reduces blood pressure. It will follow because once ang ating oxygen po ay good amounts na po sa ating buong circulation, ang heart natin po will fully function, because the heart is also depending on the circulatory system, which is yung ating dugo with oxygen, with other blood components. So mas magiging healthy po ang ating heart. So it can also lead to reduced heart rate. So hindi na po siya labored, effortless na po yung kanyang pagpumping. So it means that magbababa na talaga ang blood pressure at bababa na rin po yung ating heart rate. Additional health problems na matutulungan po ng diaphragmatic breathing are anxiety, asthma, and of course, we discussed about COPD and stress. So, kailangan po natin talaga, especially pag ito, sample lang pag na-stress po tayo, ipe-perform po natin itong diaphragmatic breathing para po ay slowly ma-relax po natin yung ating katawan, especially yung ating oxygenation sa ating brain, and it will help us lower down our levels of stress. Siyempre naman yung asthma, 'di ba? And anxiety. So kasama po 'yan. So kailangan natin when we have these kinds of problems, kung meron na po kayo mga existing problems like asthma, anxiety, COPD, and stress, ayun, this kind of breathing exercise will really help improve and change your entire life. So you can help treat certain conditions, but it shouldn't be the only treatment. Tandaan po natin na pag meron kayong mga problema, yung mga binention natin kanina, ay hindi lang po diaphragmatic breathing ang solution dyan. You can use this technique along with other treatments recommended by your healthcare provider. So, ano natin na yung proper diet. Siyempre, kailangan din natin magpainit. Kailangan natin ng vitamins and minerals. At syempre, breathing exercises and other kinds of exercises. So, ito po. Bukas, I will be teaching about how to perform this diaphragmatic breathing. Because we only have 12 minutes sa ating limit, sa ating premiere. Hanggang dito lang po tayo mga masters. Maraming salamat po sa inyong love and support. Again, this is your one and only Master Worm. And God is great. Yahoo!